Everybody's fat. You're either really fat, kind of fat, or try not to be fat.
You have gained, 50 pounds of fat. Fat.
If you are heavy and you're not going to lose weight, or you can't lose weight, or you're unhappy with yourself, whatever, we're here.
Something with that neighborhood. Big saxophone neighborhood. It's all right.
This is all in it.
This part, you're doing a bit.
Professional.
This is a good bit.
All right.
Yeah, you ready?
Let's get it over.
over with. All right, everyone. Welcome back.
St. Patty's Day.
St. Patrick's St. Patrick's Day episode
We
of...
were missing our green, but
yeah,
that's today.
The Eagles are technically... They have green. I got a little bit of green.
A little green. I had green on. I switched my shirt.
Yeah.
Put a hoodie on it.
Well, welcome back to the St. Patty's
Put a
special.
hoodie on it. What is that?
I have no idea.
Okay. That's no one's thing?
Oh, yeah, we got a new sponsor. Fucking... What we do? Smart? No, it wasn't Smart. What were we doing before this? I fucked this bit up.
Who was this before this?
Can't remember.
Not Core.
Not Core. It was something different. Fiji?
No.
Was it Evian?
Did they already sponsor us?
Yeah. Well, yeah, the last water sponsor turned out to be Nestle again, so
Yeah, we just...
that's why we had to get rid
so
of them.
forgettable, clearly, that company.
Yeah.
We can't even think of it. We can think of every other one. May have been Poland Spring for all I know. Would we stoop that low?
Nah, I don't
May
think
we
we
go?
would have. I don't think we would have. You sure it wasn't Fiji?
No.
I remember getting a Fiji. Anyway, the last episode was 2 weeks ago. We took a break because we were doing the he's checking to see if it's Nestle again.
I think we're clear on
All right.
Nestle. We'll see what's wrong with them.
They're probably owned some way.
Product of France.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like that. Don't love that.
Yeah.
Don't love that part of it. But
You know about their water system?
is
You
it?
ever hear
Yeah.
about the French water system? So
What they got?
No. It's fine. I think they produce Evian.
Well, I'm convinced.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Sounds like a band.
I mean, I feel like the French probably have some dirty water, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sox too.
I mean, even in America, we got dirty water.
What do you think about America? Nah, I don't know where I'm going with that. What's going on? Happy St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, thanks, man. Happy to be here.
Your bachelor party feels like 16 days ago at this point.
What's today's date? The 8th, you said?
Today's the 17th, but the day that we were gonna do this was the 8th.
I see. Yeah.
So it feels like a week ago,
Yeah, almost does.
but it's 17 days. Happy St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, so we had the bachelor party.
I can't get enough of this Evian.
Yeah, it's good water from the French. Not Nestle, hopefully.
I have to watch out. Is our gulps?
Yeah, I've heard a couple gulps.
Do a solid. Keep your throat there, and you hear. They drank some.
Well, it's we're keeping it real for the people. They want to hear the gulps.
That's good.
Yeah, Tom loves the gulps.
Mm-hmm.
So he's pretty much the only guy still listening.
Yeah, no, we have some fans out there. More and more each week. I'm getting
Oh yeah,
people messaging.
See, I'm not seeing the
in.
numbers.
We're having a weird. We should just switch it to a businessgram.
Yeah,
You
we
have
got a lot
more-
of business guys.
Or business people. No, it's just because we had that linking issue on giving you the Instagram.
Oh, I see.
Because of the personal
I see.
account.
Yeah.
So we make it business. We could share it. But yeah, people reach out. People hit up the Instagram.
I'd be down. I mean, that's cool.
They respond to the clips. They like the clips.
That's nice, man. I'm pretty
It's
excited
good.
about
It's
that,
good. Yeah, no, there's people out there. It's not just Romano anymore. But he's still crucial. He's still crucial to the pod. He's losing weight, but
Yeah.
let's skip through him today.
I don't think we need to go into him. He's
No.
in Disney. He's not going to take a call. It's not worth
I'm
it.
not. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about calling him tonight.
Yeah, don't. He's going to be busy.
We'll wait until April 1st, 2 weeks from now.
It's St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patty's Day. That'll be our
Yeah.
April Fool's Day, which will feel like somehow it's gonna be way before April Fool's that episode. But we should talk about your the weigh-ins.
Well, yeah, I guess we go weigh-ins first, right? It is Fat Loss Podcast.
It's a Fat Loss podcast.
All right, start the music. Start the music.
No, that's the right song.
Right click.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Yeah. So what was it? I mean,
yeah, kick that out.
Kick that out.
Kick
Kick
that
it out
a
of the way a
further.
little bit more. Sorry, it is comfortable.
I'm gonna kick it back.
That's all right. Yeah. So last week I was 285.8.
Two dudes, one ottoman.
How about?
All right.
285.8.
Okay.
And then there was a 2-week gap because of the bachelor party. So
Yeah.
yeah. So now.
So sorry guys that we missed a week, but
We didn't. The way we've been releasing them, it's kind of worked out. It hasn't been a full week. We just every week would lose a day.
yeah. So
It adds up to a week.
sorry about the day.
It's all right. They'll get over it. 278 now. 278.6.
Whoa, that's a nice.
It's a good drop, dude.
Always good to get out of that number. So you went from the
Yeah,
8
I
to
battled
7.
with it. I battled with it a little bit.
I was struggling. I wasn't. If we recorded last week, I just said I don't want to ding. I might even said that the week before, and I think I still gave myself a ding.
Yeah.
I think I made the kids do it.
Yeah, last week pretty much the same for me. I would only
So
been
I
down
think
like a
I was
pound.
like, if last week, if we recorded one last week, I was 221.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
I think it sounds
I was
good. I don't know.
221.4, and I think I was like 220.8.
Okay.
And like I was not going to be happy about that.
Sure. Yeah.
So take my 220.8 from last week.
Sure.
This week we come in 214 flat. Hit another goal. Give me the sound, guys.
It's cool. No, the cool sound. Jesus.
If I end up flipping out mid-episode on St. Patty's Day, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Dude's drunk probably. I mean, this
I know you smelled them.
is O'Brien is his name. It's
Yeah,
another.
right.
We got an Irish guy. We thought we are trying to be
We
nice.
picked him up at the local Caesar's bar.
Yeah.
He's like 50. He says he's married, but I've never heard him talk to anyone besides this other guy,
Yeah.
Brian. So Brian and O'Brien.
It's very confusing dealing with him. You know. I mean, I'll give him. He does smell like Irish Spring, which is nice. You know, I didn't expect that.
It smells like Irish whiskey and Irish Spring.
It's
which actually makes a nice little smell.
turned me on a little bit. I'll be honest with you.
Kind of smells like an Irish potato.
Yeah, dude. Fuck Irish potatoes, dude. They're just garbage. Just absolute garbage of a food. They're not a dessert. It's just what is it? Coconut?
Coconut.
Disgusting.
No
wonder there was a fucking famine out there. They're
No-
eating that shit.
Yeah. I never liked them my whole life.
Yeah.
I never wanted to eat one, and then I got a pack because the family likes them.
Mm-hmm.
Got the classic pack, Orion's.
Okay.
Orion makes Orion works there.
Yeah, with
now.
the green writing.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
that's if you're getting them, you go that.
You
brand.
got to go
Yeah.
that brand. And is this thing on? Can you guys see me right now?
I think they see you.
All right.
Pretty sure they see you.
No, I can't.
All right.
I didn't see myself out of my peripheral. So I got a pack for the family, and then everyone's enjoying them.
Sure.
I gave one to my daughter. She's loving it.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, everyone's making these look real good.
Yeah.
So I take a tiny nibble because it was during the week, and it was good. The tiny.
One piece of coconut. You talking?
I don't even know if I broke through the cinnamon.
Yeah, it's just a mouthful of cinnamon.
So the cinnamon was nice. So then I'm like, it was last week, right before we went out to pick the ant up, and I was like, I'm gonna eat one. It's like we work hard during the week, so if we go down,
Sure.
like, we have a good day.
We have a good day.
Have a
every
good
now and
day.
then.
It's
Yeah.
not like fucking. It's not obesity day, but it's like
It's
hey,
close
eat
to
like
it.
Regular like people that aren't fat, and they're like, hey, we could eat what we want.
Sure, not in a deficit. We're just enjoying it.
We just we
yeah.
have one of those days. So I was like, I'm gonna have Irish potato that day. And I think you guys were here, and I took a bite of one, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I waited all week for this. I was so excited.
They suck, dude. They're just not good. I never enjoy them. I only ate them out of peer pressure. Like, like in grade school, they'd have Irish Day parties Irish Day. And they would have potatoes, the Irish potatoes, and I hated them. I would only eat them because everyone else was. I think they're all fucking lying, too, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
No one likes coconut that much.
No.
No one likes coconut that much.
No, I know people. No, I know. Like, it's like a cult following.
Yeah, man.
Maybe not.
People
Maybe.
are very
I don't
easily
like coconut
influenced.
that much.
Easily influenced. I've been against the grain type of guy. I said, fuck your potatoes, dude.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Give me a regular. Give me an American.
I would have preferred an American potato over than Irish potato any day.
With some garlic and some butter. Sorry, you could just do the butter.
You do put the Irish butter, though.
The Irish,
so they're involved. They're always involved.
They've never made it past the butter. Like, they could do the cow. They get the cow. And
Yeah.
They or sheep. I don't know which ones.
I think they're cowing it
They're
out there.
counting it up.
Yeah.
I know sheep's produce some quality.
I don't think I've ever had sheep's milk.
You ever have Locatelli cheese?
Okay, is that sheep's?
It's from sheep's milk.
Okay.
So
Sheep's milk's just funky.
it's just like, yeah, it's 'cause it's got a little more funkiness.
Yeah.
But the fuck are we talking about? Like milking cows?
We're talking Irish potatoes, American potatoes, and then the Irish butter. Yeah.
Irish butter's fantastic, and I think that's where the Irish stop. I think they make cheese. I think some of the Irish can make some good
I'd
cheddar.
imagine there's
Irish
cheese
cheddar.
out there. Yeah, I can see them making a good cheddar.
And English make a good cheddar because
Yeah.
they're the same people, just with like a little. It's like
Just a line in the ground.
It's like the North and the South. Like,
Yeah.
of America.
It's pretty much.
It's just like a different
Yeah.
twang.
Yeah. There's not much to it.
Like, oh, that.
I think it's even smaller than that.
I know. I'm saying though, it's like, you know how like,
okay,
half
I
our
see.
country is like, "Hey man, what's going on?"
Yeah.
I'm Velez. And the other half's like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah.
I'm Tom.
No, I understand.
That's how
what
he
you're
would
saying.
introduce himself if he had the.
Fuck the whole UK.
No, they're weirdos.
I'm not about it. Do you ever see like the food trucks that are only serving potatoes? And then they put like tuna on it or something.
Oh, you know what? You
people
kinda
love
got me
it.
excited.
No, it's like, I mean,
But
you
I'm
could.
not into tuna. You're into tuna?
No. I don't enjoy it. They like, put like beans, and it's like, I don't know. It's just a potato, but like they put beans and like
It's like a loaded, like a real loaded potato.
It honestly sounds alright, but they put wild shit on it sometimes.
I think we need to go get us some potatoes and make some of these.
Honestly,
What would you make in your stuffed potato?
sour cream,
Yeah,
Irish butter,
yeah.
cheddar cheese, bacon.
No,
bits.
but now let's make it. No. Take the bacon out. Let's make
I was
it.
just doing a loaded potato.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, no. It sounds like too like regular.
Yeah, this is really fucking Texas Roadhouse, like.
And that's
Longhorn
fantastic. I'll throw a whole one of those in my mouth. I'll beanbag it.
Yeah, I've seen you beanbag a couple of them.
Yeah.
It's a good
Remember, was
move.
beanbagging those dumplings.
Yeah, I
the
got
other-
soup dumplings.
Picked them right up from the the corner of the bag.
Just smacking him against his face like that.
And that's
Just
how
let
he
it
got
tap
the
his
soup.
forehead.
That's how he got the soup out. Drained into his mouth.
Yeah, he had fun there.
You respected the art of the
yeah.
soup
Well,
dumpling.
dude, you
First
explained
time
how to
souper?
do it. That was my first time eating soup out
I
of
think it was
dumpling.
everyone's except for
Go ahead.
I just wanted to take the boys out for some soup dumplings.
It was enjoyable, really good. But like, the bit you guys thought it was a bit. I kept asking, wait, there's actually soup in these dumplings? It wasn't a bit for that. I thought you guys were doing a bit by saying, yeah, there's soup in the dumplings. So I just like kept asking. I was like, wait, there's really like, I had no idea it was even physically possible.
Why aren't you guys saying dumpling soup?
I thought it was like going to be a dumpling that was just cooked in like a broth. So it was like really
Oh no,
good
you
or
gotta
something.
come ready to get that soup out.
Yeah. So you explained the art form.
The art form is you take the spoon
Yeah.
and you chopstick the dumpling. Remember to
Grab it by the
beanbag
nip.
it.
You gotta grab it.
There's a nip. You grab it by the nip, and then you take a little bite, and then you drain it into the spoon.
If you grab where the soup's at, it's too squishy. You're gonna rip
It's
it.
too squishy.
You go where the nip, where it's nice and tough.
Yep, exactly.
And gently pull it off.
And yeah, because like it's against some parchment paper, so you kind of just like wiggle it off. There was two problems, not really two problems, but there was two things I said could happen if you don't do it correctly, and they both happened to Dan and Tom. Tom was beanbagging them, which is just throwing them in whole, which is fine, but they're fucking hot.
They're hot
They
as shit.
they're literally
They're really
made
hot.
5 seconds before they come to your
Boiling
table.
soup in a
So
sack.
they're fucking hot. So it's fine, but it's a lot. The other way is people go to just take a bite into the dumpling and you just squash it everywhere and you splash. That's what Dan ended up doing.
Yeah, Dan it was
And then-
funny when
and then
he
he-
was drinking it off the
And
plate.
then it went to his plate, and then you'd have to sip it off
He
the
was like,
plate. Which
in a restaurant.
which we don't care about the culture, but I'm sure Chinese culture
The
loves
Chinese,
that.
they didn't like that.
They're
That's why
sure
she
that-
came over and insulted us.
Oh
since we
yeah.
ate so quickly.
Wow, you. No, I'm sorry for the voice.
She was making fun of us. We could do the voice.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But
she says,
she was like, "Hey
well-
guys, you sure ate a lot of these dumplings,
Nah, dude,
and you ate them sure really
She said,
quick."
Hey guys, well you sure ate a lot of these dumplings.
Yeah, Southern Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking Asian Americans.
That was an Asian lady, that accent.
The first thing when I first started saying it, I had something in my throat.
Yeah. Now you don't do a very good Southern guy.
No, I tried to do
Especially
it.
when you're trying to
Here's
picture
another
him as
one.
an Asian woman.
I'll try to do a Southern guy one more time. You got no. Sorry. That's wasn't coming out right.
No.
Wasn't coming out right.
You're getting better though, honestly. You
I'm
used to be
working
way
on
more
it.
offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Irish butter.
Yeah. Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Back into it. No, so we had the soup dumplings, and the next day we all got into the cars to go down to AC. we
The
met up.
caravan.
We had a convoy. And we went over.
I couldn't get the fucking word in my head.
We went over to Dave's Hot
Convoy.
Chicken.
Yeah, first time.
First time. Took forever to get the
LA
food.
based. This is a food podcast, guys. We are going to talk a lot
Yeah,
of food.
very good. The slaw was delicious.
The slaw was delicious.
I went with the hot, and it was too hot for the situation I was in, but it wasn't too hot to eat.
Well, you know what? I went medium, and I'll tell you because like the last hot, like I mean, I was in Nashville, but the last hot chicken place I learned is like there's a few up, and then there's hot, and then there's like 4 more.
Yeah.
Which makes you think the hot's not that
Exactly.
bad.
That's my fault.
That's
was what I was
not
thinking.
the case.
Yeah.
It just keeps getting crazier after the hot.
Yeah.
And I was cautious of that. And John ordered first, and he was like, let me get this. Well, we kind of remember said it. Well, they both said it, and I'm going to go with like what John's saying because it's like.
He's been there.
And it's like, do I want to go over Menner's order or John's
Yeah, I
order?
mean, you
I'm a
always
fat
gotta-
loser here.
Yeah.
So I went with John's order, which is just, it sounds light. It's like just one slider with fries and the slaw. And that fucking one slider was like a half, it was huge. I was like, okay, I was not going to be able to, like, I could have housed 2, but we were also like, I had the whole car going,
Sure.
The
I
boy-
housed too.
The boys were like, they started backtracking on the chicken, so then it has me mentally backtracking. So I think by that point, I could have did 2. I went with the 1, but I was still fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I housed 2 of them real quick because we were trying to get down there. And you guys were ahead of us, so they got the food first. So I fucking ate them with the quickness.
And then we were going to go. I was like, I'm really not, because like, it took so long. I'm like, I'm not waiting here. We're just getting on the expressway.
Yeah.
And then I opened the sandwich. I'm like, let's just pull and wait for them. This
Yeah.
is
You couldn't eat it on the go.
That
it was
like
rough.
too much. I was really at a napkin situation.
It was a
going.
huge piece of chicken. They shouldn't call it a tender. I mean, it was damn near a breast.
It was a breast.
Yeah.
It was a breast on a slider roll.
And fairly priced too.
Yeah. $10
it was
I think,
very
for
good.
the meal.
It's really good. I went too hot again. With the hot, it fucked my stomach up the whole night.
So I think we feel like opposite. Like I think I might, because the medium was fine, but I feel like there was like a lot of spice in the sense of like paprika, chili powder, a lot
You're
of
looking
spice.
for a little,
where it's like
just
maybe
a little bit.
Maybe I needed more like a sauce.
Yeah.
A little oil. I know that.
If I wasn't going out that night, I wouldn't have been that upset, but it still
time
would
they
have
open
gotten to my
till?
stomach. Yeah. So then we
I'm
get down
half
there.
joking, but I am gonna look it up.
We get down there. Everyone showed up. Donnie came from the south. Kieran drove in from Ohio.
It was nice. It was.
It's very cool of him to do that.
Sorry, I went Dave's and hot chicken. I want to.
No, find out. It's
Open
important.
till midnight. I'm
Oh
going.
yeah, they're popular, dude.
So yeah, take over. I'm sorry, but
Oh
that-
no, you're good. No, I was just saying it was cool that everyone showed up, even the people that flew.
It was
in.
nice. Your brother
Tom
did a
from
nice
Florida.
job.
They did. He was very.
It was a good. It was a
heartfelt
good.
for me.
But I don't know if he like if you guys are gonna do the official best man thing, but it's like
Sure.
that was a solid best man.
He hooked it up.
Yeah.
Hooked it up. Very fun time. Everyone had fun. Even the sober people, they enjoyed themselves.
Sober people had fun.
The show was great. When
Show
saw
was great.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Tony Hinchcliffe. Yeah.
And he was just ripping apart Atlantic City. So
there
that's
was
fun.
10, 12 of us. There was 12 of us. How many people knew it was not a Kill Tony? 3 of us?
3. Yeah. A lot of people weren't.
Every single
Following along with
person
what was happening.
in our group was like, so is this a Kill Tony?
Nah, it's just his tour.
No, he's
Still great though.
He's a comedian.
But the crowd was weird, dude. It was a weird crowd. Weird crowd.
Because you got to understand, it's like you got. So we'll address the situation.
Sure.
It was like a Trump crowd. Not even just like I won't say. It's weird to even say a Republican crowd.
It was just like
It was it was like the people who were like anytime he kind of like, and which is totally fine. It's not like we
weren't upset by it, but it was just an observation.
Still good jokes, but if he made a Trump like a joke that was like beneficial to Trump or making fun of,
it was like a rally. People got too excited.
There weren't even laughs. It was
it was cheers.
Yeah.
It's like, come on,
what are we cheering for?
Just stop it. Like it was a good
He
joke.
even acknowledged that, but then there was the other fans. So it's like they're just comedy fans. They're like you don't really care what he's talking about. You just want to hear him.
He ripped. Jokes. It was fun, dude. Called some guy up, made fun of him.
That was good.
Was good.
What did that guy sing again?
Killing in the name of.
I won't do what you tell me.
I won't do what you tell me.
It's like anyone could have done that.
he said it's such a high pitched bitchy voice. Like, fuck you, ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen, the mayor of Atlantic City.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, AC is such a shithole, dude.
Oh, I know. And I still love its potential, and I still love it.
It could be really cool, but it's just gross.
I'm sure it's better in the summer. Like, if we did that in the
summer, it would have been more lively.
We would have stayed out, probably.
Yeah.
And I want to address the situation, if Kieran's listening, because he did know.
He did call it.
He called it, but I do want to state I was down to go back out.
I wasn't against it. It was just like,
if no one else was pushing for it.
Yeah, at some point, because I was just always like, oh, like we can go back, whatever you guys want to do. And then that one like followed it up like, yeah, let's go back. It was just like, okay.
Like I would have hit like one of the closer casinos.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like.
I wouldn't have probably spent a long time there because like I wasn't going to lose. I wasn't going to lose a lot of money. I was just going to throw some money.
We had fun. We were toasting them up. Yeah. So it's like it would have been fun to walk around the environment.
Yeah. I mean, overall, still a great night.
Great night. No,
but that
I think
was
we had
in the summer. I think we
had
are
a
going
night
back.
Partying at the Airbnb,
Yeah.
but it's yeah. I just wanted to get it out there.
Yeah. No, I respect it. Kieran did call it. Kieran disappeared. It was just
but it's
in
so
the
funny.
casino.
He disappeared. Okay, Kieran's gone. And then it turns into him calling me. I hear him jogging. And I hear him breathing. I'm like, this guy's running down the boardwalk.
He ran. He ran to me and Tim.
And I said, and I was like, all right, well, we're like kind of closer, but like Tim and Tom really ended up far back.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think you could catch him.
Yeah, I stayed
he
back.
got you?
Yeah, he caught up to us.
Still
it was
on
hilarious.
the boardwalk?
Yeah, like literally
towards the end.
100 feet before we turned off. Yeah.
And then we passed like a little like underground like rock
that
venue.
Was fun.
I was like, I want to kind of check this out.
It was cool. It sounded nice in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the night could have been way more like adventurous in that sense.
Freezing.
But it was so cold. I didn't feel it was just nice in the house was nice too.
I wanted to like go smoke a joint outside, and every time I would go out, I would like take 2 hits. I'm like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
And I would just go back in.
Yeah.
It's just
really
like,
windy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't good. So, but the house was very nice, very big. Had a great time. Drank a bunch.
It was a cool house. It was like not like
Your
monumental. It was just a weird like.
Wasn't your stereotypical shore house?
You know, I had a good
had
joke.
Character.
I had a good joke all night, and like my brain just couldn't. I couldn't piece it together to come prepared to hit the joke.
Uh-huh.
But I think I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to come because I kept going to the bathroom. I wanted to come out of the bathroom and go, yeah, Tom, so Chris really wanted to book you like an Airbnb that had a bathroom under the staircase, just like your house.
Hilarious.
Like I couldn't figure out how
That's
to like,
so funny though.
Because like halfway through, I'm like, wait, this is hilarious. I've only been in one other bathroom that's like under a staircase,
and
that's
it was my
Tom's
old house.
house.
Yeah, that's so good. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I guess it's in our blood. You know?
It was crucial. It was crucial.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
Slanted bathroom is what he typed in Airbnb.
Yeah.
But to John, you didn't tell me.
Yeah, so cousin John came.
Cousin Johnny comes.
Yeah, literally looks
Weirdly,
just like John.
Looks identical to John, our friend.
Yeah, but it's just left-handed.
And he's left-handed. We got a picture of him. If
Yeah,
you're
we'll
doing
put it
the
up.
video,
I'll
put it up right now. It was fantastic. John used to have longer beard.
Mm-hmm.
Like John, not Johnny. John used to have like a longer beard, like thicker, and he used to have long hair and even wear that beanie. Johnny has tattoos. They're both tatted.
Both
Johnny
tatted.
has tattoos coming up to his neck. John has more coming both like down his hand.
Yeah.
It's just it's perfect.
The same guy.
It's the same guy.
I've known
my
that guy
God.
for my whole life. I never put it together.
I couldn't get over it.
Yeah. Seeing them both glasses.
Yeah.
Seeing them next to each other was pretty funny.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And you knew the whole time. But now we have another one to look forward to.
Yeah.
Almost a month.
Has there been any movement on that? You sat in the houses.
You wanna try to help me figure that out? After
Yeah,
this?
after this, 100%. I'm so down.
I really, Chris, I don't know if you listen to this pod, but you did a great job, and I really keep saying that because as the best man coming up, I'm not doing such a great job. I need to,
Dude, I was so
need some help
stressed with Christians.
planning
It's
this.
stressful.
So-
It's stressful.
And so we can figure this
go
one
into
out.
it.
I have it planned. I'll
'Cause,
tell
like,
you
people,
the plan.
You like made this group chat that no one said shit, and I was just like,
and that,
all
all
right.
the people who did say something too, I feel confident in.
Yeah.
I know everyone's in.
Yeah.
Concerning though. So John's coming up. We're thinking Poconos.
Yeah.
We looked it up.
Classy.
Hot tub. You want
Hot
some
tub.
billiards.
There's like, fireplace. It's going to be a cool place to hang
The one
out.
place we're looking at has a sauna.
We're doing 2 nights.
2 nights.
Yeah.
It's a wellness retreat.
Yeah. We're going to get massages.
Yeah.
Give each other massages.
Yeah, remember.
Massage table. Sauna. It'd be nice.
Yeah, so we'll have some stories coming. That's only in 2 weeks. Is
it only 2 weeks?
Oh, it's March 17th.
Oh, shit. It's Happy St. Patrick's
It's
Day.
St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Beer going here?
The
The fuck?
Yeah. I mean, he said he brought his own. I think he drank it all.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
So that was that caught us up. That caught us up on all bachelor parties. Remender would be the only one next. He's kind of like a loser.
He's so mad at you right now, dude. He's so mad.
What's his deal?
I mean, I think they're eventually going to do it. I don't know. He's talked about it with me, so I know it's like in the plan. It's just,
Man, like it's like we could be going to Florida. We could go anywhere.
That'd be fun.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be fun, dude. If they have a Disney wedding, I'd enjoy that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's wild money to do it, though.
I know, but
get
if he
not doing it.
doesn't, then what's the point of all this?
I feel like maybe they can get it hosted,
Yeah.
the whole wedding.
That's going to show you the true test of the hosting.
Yeah, I mean, if you can
Can
pull
you get
that off,
hosted for a wedding?
if you pull that off, you got some fucking pull.
You have to know, like, the Disney family.
You gotta know.
Does he
Walt.
have any kin? Walt.
I have no clue. I don't keep up with it. Tom would know.
Yeah. That'd be interesting if there's still, like, a Martha Disney out there.
There has to be.
I know, but then, like...
Well, wasn't he gay?
I was going to say, was he gay, though?
I think he might have been,
looks
like back then you don't talk about how gay you are.
No, but he had kind of a gay mustache.
He's a gay dude. He drew cartoons for a
He
living.
did. He's the original Mickey voice.
Yeah.
So do that voice
Fag.
kind of... Yeah, exactly.
In my butt.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a super, like, gay
Yeah.
voice that attracts other gay men.
Yeah. That's why Renner loves it. That's why he's in love with it.
And kids are gay.
Kids have always been gay.
You're gay until you're, like,
Yeah.
8 to 10.
Until you find out that there is a gay.
Yeah.
You're just constantly gay.
Yeah, I have a picture of me at Disney World. I'm like 4 or 5.
Oh, you look gay as shit. I
I have
remember that.
a shirt that just has puppies on
You
it.
tied it and,
And
you
then
like
I have-
lift it up. And
I
like,
have
you
my
know.
yeah. And my hand on my hip like this, like
Yeah.
with my hip out.
Uh-huh.
It's the gayest thing I've ever
Your
done.
Mickey ears had the bow.
I'll show it to you after this.
Yeah.
It's gay. So, Irish butter.
Potatoes. St. Patrick's Day. It is St.
It
Patrick's
is
Day.
St. Patty's Day.
After all.
We are going to eat a Irish potato live on air. Stay tuned.
And then just a potato afterwards.
Yeah.
And then we're going to get drunk.
I do really want to know, do you have that wasn't just a bit about your ideal, if you had to do like a concept, like you made that loaded potato. I'm interested in this. You said it sounds weird, but I think they're just putting weird stuff in it.
Yeah, I mean, I
Like-
feel like this one's not
Like,
done.
let's make an American one. Like, you cut the potato, mac and cheese,
That'd be good.
like fucking brisket,
That would be
pulled
good.
pork. I don't know. That's kind of typical.
A Mexican burrito. Taco meat. Do you even put burrito? Birria.
Okay. Yeah.
Be
There we
good.
go. And
Get
like
that.
just a bunch
Get
of
like
Mexican
some cheese.
shit. Some
Dude,
elote.
we can soak the potato in, cook the potato
Dude,
in the fucking.
I really think we could start like some kind of Instagram fucking thing that's like, oh, these guys stuffing potatoes.
It might be good.
Yeah, it sounds. You said to
People
me,
are shitting on it, but like it's gonna. If we start it now,
Well, what did you say the one that they do is?
like they put like tuna on it.
Tuna and bean or white beans?
Yeah, like well, no, like they have like the ones that do good like have like chicken curry they'll put on it and stuff. Well, yeah, they're big into the Indian food over in
UK.
Yeah.
What's that about?
just a big population of them.
Yeah, but why? Like, did they have a slave thing going on?
I don't know.
Like, why? It's like, or they were just not.
I don't think the Indians were ever slaves, and like a white person enslaved them. I'm sure there's probably still even slaves today.
It
They
was
got
just
that
like an
caste
even
system.
agreement. Like, hey, you guys want to come here?
You come here, you bring your food, we'll put it on a potato, we call it even. It's pretty much what the deal was.
Okay.
Churchill started that. After World
Churchill
War II.
was Indian.
Yeah. that's just black magic while he looks white
Yeah.
and fat.
It's no, I won't go there. I'll skip this topic. All
right.
It was only gonna, and not even the potatoes. I want to stay on the potatoes. I want to get off the Indian thing.
Okay.
I'm my transitions. I'm like, should I say it? No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get it.
So what's up with
Potatoes.
These, what's up with these Indians?
Indian food's good though, dude. I really enjoy it.
Like,
Really
it's like-
enjoy good Indian food.
you have to hear of like a place that's like tried, like,
Oh,
tested.
There's a spot in Sewell I used to go. It was like inside of a seafood restaurant. It was like this guy who I guess was a chef there, just also wanted to prove that like Indian food was good. So like he sold his stuff out of that restaurant. So you'd walk into a seafood restaurant to pick up Indian food.
Next to the pizza place.
Yeah, by the high school.
That place didn't close down.
I don't know. It's been a minute since I've gone because I don't live around
I
here.
know that guy. He moved too. Krish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was
Dude
it good?
It was good. Dude threw down.
Well, because I went
Some
to
of
a
the best
place that
garlic
was,
naan.
Like I've been to a place that's good,
Mm-hmm.
and then you've been to a place that wasn't good. And it's like having a good Chinese place over a place
Okay.
that really lacks. You're like, okay, that's.
I mean, I've had worse. Like, I've had a lot of Indian food, and that was the
What'd
best
you
one
get?
I've had.
Garam masala.
Chicken tikka, pretty simple.
that's the
Garlic
everything.
naan, yeah. And then, I mean, there may be better out there, but I haven't had it. It was really good.
Yeah, I think there's a place on High Street in Glassboro, Rohan's Indian Bistro.
Yeah,
Pretty much Krish.
yeah. I mean, close enough.
You know what's funny? I thought I just fucked up the name Chris. I was like, oh.
Nah, that's what it was with an H at the end of it
Krish.
and a K in the beginning of it. That's a fun name.
Yeah.
Fun name. Yeah. Shout out to the Indians. Shout out to the Irish.
Shout out to the Indian community.
Yeah.
How?
See,
See, that's why I was
we're
get off
talking
this
about
topic.
Native
I
Americans
just
the whole time. Okay, yeah, we'll keep moving.
All
All right. So on Instagram, dude, I found this guy. His name is Massive Man on Instagram.
What's that about?
So it's just I came across it randomly, and I just wanted to share the story. It's interesting. So it's like, dude's like, I guess 500 to 600 pounds, and he's like, I'm doing it. And I first saw it that he said he wasn't eating food for like, I think it's like 8 months. So I was like, dude, is this guy just fasting the whole time? He isn't. He's just doing a liquid diet. But it's interesting.
Is he losing any weight?
He's lost a lot of weight.
Because you sent me the video. What I saw, I was like, is this guy saying he's going to go on a diet and he just hasn't lost any weight? I was like, that's pretty funny.
He's just so fucking fat that it doesn't look like he has yet. I think we're in the journey pretty early on too. I think it's like just recently started.
See, but he's documenting everything, and I kind of felt like that's where we kind of messed up.
Well, he also said that he's a rapper, so like he's going to make a music video. You know, like those speed up videos where it's like the same person in the same spot.
Yeah.
So he was going to do one of those where he's like losing the weight. That's like the end project of it all. So I think that's also why he already had the idea to document it. I mean, we're doing a podcast about it.
And I guess they're kind of watching every episode.
I mean,
We didn't record the first few.
That's true.
When did we start? Like the third one? Or maybe even the second one? No.
I don't remember.
I have to see.
It might have been third. Yeah, so that's Massive Man Instagram. So I think that's interesting, something to follow along.
I gotta check it out more because I was
Yeah.
a little confused.
You know, it's interesting. I hope he does well
Yeah.
because he's living that fat loser life. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all I got about that. Well, yeah, so party time foods. So it was bachelor party. So I wasn't even fucking like paying attention to what I was eating at all. I was pretty hammered. Ended up eating a lot of pizza. Still ended up, I think, like somehow we all like lost weight pretty quickly after the bachelor party.
Yeah, you just need a plunge.
Yeah. Sometimes you deep dive. You gotta fucking, you know.
In and out, baby.
You've been to In-N-Out lately?
I wish it's been like fucking 6 years.
It's mid. I'm not a fan.
It's not mid, dude.
It's mid.
What'd you order?
I got it monster style.
You got it
Right.
monster style. No, you did something wrong.
It was good.
No,
don't get me
you did
wrong.
something wrong. I remember.
Well, when I first went there, I didn't get it that way, and then I texted you and said it was mid. and
Where
then
were you?
L.A.
When was this?
Beginning of last year for work. I did 2 weeks out there. It's good.
But you were like looking forward to the fries or something?
No, the burger was just, it was good.
Something
it was fresh.
happened.
It just wasn't as amazing as I thought it would. I think it was too hyped for me. I went in with too high expectations.
It's wrong. It's wrong about. I'm not even going to do the podcast anymore. St. Paddy's Day. Name a better burger. Like that situation.
There is none.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm not giving it
I'm not saying
its flowers.
it's like Five Guys is great.
Yeah.
But it's like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's in a fast food arena, and they're very quick. So it's like, for what that is.
Have you hit
it's
the drive-thru?
produced- Yeah.
You did hit the drive-thru.
Every time.
You saw the process.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Who else is cutting lettuce like that to order? You go through the lettuce, you go through the tomato department.
That's what I'm saying. It's very nice.
It's a nice experience.
It's very nice. It's a good burger. It's a great burger. But like,
you can't eat the fries.
the fries suck.
You were looking forward to them.
The fries suck.
I think that's what happened.
The fries suck.
They suck. Everyone knows that. Even if
I
you
didn't
tell
know
them-
that. I
if
didn't
you
even
tell
know to
them
do it
cook
the
'em well
monster
done,
style.
which is the move. It suck.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just had heard so much about it, probably from you, and it was great, but it just wasn't. I think
Who had great
hyped
fries?
it up.
Was it Dave's? I remember eating crinkle fries, and I feel like it was Dave's. It was either Dave's or Cane's, and I feel like it was Dave's.
Dave's were all right, but I think Cane's has them beat.
Someone had good crinkles, and I was like, "Yo, these are solid fries."
I think they both had crinks.
Yeah, that's why I'm lumping them together.
Yeah, I think they were both crinks.
This might be like the first food podcast where we've consistently just talked about food.
We're hungry tonight, you know?
Yeah,
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Tonight, or I'm not gonna bring his name up again, but you know that other guy is.
Do we call him?
Yeah, now we keep calling.
Now we're at the point where we call him.
He's like,
Call him. Some of his Disney ones have been the funniest.
let's see.
Yeah, so Tom's been doing well on his diet. What did he get down to 316?
Yeah,
So he's back down to where he was pretty much.
he's never hit this
before.
number.
Yeah, he had.
So I gave him credit.
318, I think, for after the marathon he ran. 318.
The marathon,
317.
you mean just walking the boardwalk and back?
Yeah. The
yeah.
movie marathon that he ran.
Okay, so he came down like 318, and then he ballooned up to like 328,
Yeah, he ballooned hard.
and then maybe even harder. He had
Yeah.
332. Then he toppled down.
Dancing to Katy Perry.
He toppled down into a tent on a mountain and ruined someone's whole camping experience
Let's talk
for
about
3
that.
days.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so
pretty great.
we're at a festival, Camp Pisco,
2015.
and it's the first day. I don't even think we went to go see a show. It was like we set up camp.
We're
This
excited.
This is us waking up. So like we're ready to go, and we're up on the mountain, and down below are the stages, so you could hear people playing off a specific stage if you're close enough.
Yeah.
So I guess it was like a DJ, or they're just playing music, whatever. And Katy
Yeah.
Perry
It's
comes
Katie
on.
Reed. Katie Reed. I'm sorry.
He's got the brain thing.
Yeah, sorry.
give him-
Katy Perry remix.
Yeah. And Remenner was a big fan, still is probably, of Katy Perry.
Yeah, but
So
he was
he-
like a big fan.
Big fan. And he gets up.
Kind of gay.
He gets up. Starts dancing. We're on a steep side of the mountain. Like, it was a ski resort, so for skiers, it was It was Black Diamond, like double Black
We're on
Diamond. slope that we were on.
Montage Mountain. If
Yeah.
anyone's ever been there in Scranton.
She was very steep, and he gets up and starts dancing to this Katy Perry. I almost want to get up and show him. But I don't think it'll still.
I don't think it'll capture.
So,
You're gonna have to like do it in the middle here.
I'll just do it on the couch. He like gets up and he's dancing to Katy Perry, and you just pretend you're us and you're looking down at the mountain, and I'm Remender. He's just
He
like,
kind of did like this 1 foot thing,
he's
like jump.
He
Yeah.
starts going. He just tumbles
just
down the mountain so hard.
Watch him go about 10 feet back and just crushes the base of these people's tent.
Just destroys
And
it. The rods are broken.
The rods
it's
are broken.
completely
It's
flat.
just sunk in. Think about a tent, and then think about when it's all broken, sunken in.
Thank God no one was in it
Oh,
because
man.
it would have been bad. Day one.
Yeah. And then, and then we're like, fuck. And then he just
God.
came back over. I don't think it was immediately, but I think we maybe went out and then came back and like
Yeah.
at a festival. It's fun when you get back and it's like, let's just hang at the
Yeah,
campsite, you know. So we're sitting out, and then we just watch these people come up to their tent, and they're like,
Dude, they were so upset. They're like, what the hell happened? And they were like, my tent's completely fucking broken. Luckily, they had other tents with room, so they just had to share one. But yeah, it was that was one of the funniest memories I have. Him tumbling down the mountain.
And I wonder if it even, I doubt it crossed their mind. Like, someone must have fucking fell on this. Like, that's not what your thought was going to be.
I guess your thought is someone
like,
did something.
Ripped, like, robbed you or something?
You don't look at that. Yeah, I think you think rob.
Yeah, like,
'cause,
what'd they do to us?
There's no way you look at that and say, oh,
that
I must
big
have
guy
set it up
fucking-
wrong.
Was there Katy Perry?
I knew the second I heard that Katy Perry remix.
Got worried.
Someone was going to fall down this mountain. Yeah, fun times. But he's been doing well. 316, lowest he's been. He didn't give us much confidence.
Next week is because he didn't
He's
give us
still
an
going to
official
Disney.
weigh-in this week.
Yeah. He forgot to weigh in.
And now tomorrow's weigh-in
Suspicious.
doesn't matter, depending on if he has
Suspicious.
Disney what
Very
day goes.
suspicious. It's all we talk about daily is like this.
It's a conspiracy between us.
Yeah, I think he avoids.
What's he up to?
He avoids certain things very easily in the conversation. He's like, you ask him 3 questions, he only answers 1. Or you call him out, and then he responds to the thing that was said before the call out. And it's like, come on.
He's going to get more mad at you for this than whatever I said earlier.
Yeah, you just straight up called him a loser. He'll be more mad at me for calling him out. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
solid.
listen, the reason we call him out is because it's part of what we agreed to.
Yeah.
Keep each other in
Shame,
check.
spite.
And he's
What's the
admitted
third
to
S?
being spit.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
They
If it
spit
gets
on
far
you.
enough, you spit on him.
So,
But we wish him well.
yeah.
We wish him well.
When's Easter's got to be coming up soon if it's
Soon.
St. Paddy's Day. And then
Yeah, you got any hunts you're going at?
Easter is going. No. What? Any Easter hunts? Egg
Yeah.
hunts?
No, we're looking for the rabbit. We're gonna
Whoa.
kill him.
Easter's on 420.
Whoa.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Blaze it, dude.
Is that a first?
I don't know. I feel like it's been on there before, but
why do I feel like Easter was at the end of March at one point?
because it's the Mandela effect, buddy. I don't know. I think it's because it's like some like
Okay, I thought we were
third
going
Sunday or
conspiracy
something,
corner.
but I mean we're pretty much there in conspiracy corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean what was the thing?
I don't know. I forget it.
You were going to talk about.
Well, that has nothing to do with that.
On the board, Nick's got Easter Dago pie.
So that's where I'm going with this. Have you
Yeah.
ever heard of it?
Easter Dago pie?
I think they call it Easter Italian pie.
No.
Easter Dago pie.
I
And I
have
keep
had a
seeing it,
cake-
and I think you would like it.
I have. You ever like see an Easter cake where they use like a hard boiled egg, like in the cake, like it's
Yeah.
like for decoration?
Yeah.
Okay, when I was a kid, I thought that was a chocolate egg, and bit into it. It was just a shell and hard boiled egg. And it was disgusting. Yeah.
Not bad.
Uh.
So there's
Anyway.
an Easter Dago pie,
Yeah.
and it's not going to be my recipe of the day, but I do have a recipe, and we could do it of the day.
All right.
But I'll tell you what it is first. It's like this. I keep seeing like on my Facebook now because there's like you don't see fucking shit people you follow or whatnot. It's just all like things you should follow. And
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah. It's all an ad
I do
now.
see some like recipes that like even if they're basic, I'm like, oh, all right, looks good. But then I keep seeing this Easter Dago pie, and it's a pie, like a pie crust,
Yeah.
total pie topper, and
Pie was with crust.
and the crusting really got me. 'Cause it's crust on top, it's crust on bottom. So
So it's crust, pie, crust.
crust. It's all crust. But it's like a fucking meat lover. So it's like salami,
Okay.
fucking gabagool.
No.
Yeah, cheese. It's all this shit, and like
What is
looks
it, a Stromboli?
it looks like a pie stromboli, and it doesn't. The pictures don't look good, but then I kind of got into looking it up,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm kind of like, should I make this Dago pie? So Giada Dago de Laurentiis.
That's the Instagram?
She's a popular chef on the Food Network. And let me see if she has a good picture for it.
Is that Dago Daytime TV?
Hers looks like actually better, but like more veggies, but there's like less veggies. I think hers has like it's
Doesn't look bad. I mean, so
No.
we're almost talking like a shepherd's pie.
with like Italian Dago
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Let me try to get you a picture of someone else.
And with actual pie crust. So sort of like a
maybe
like a pot pie almost.
maybe you'll put a picture
but,
up?
But Italian. Yeah, I'll put a picture.
so I'll try to get a picture of like what I've been
I'll
seeing.
put a picture up of a bunch of pies.
So this is like what I've
All
been
types of
seeing, like
pies.
stuff like that. Which I was like,
Oh, it's almost like
looks
a quiche. Yeah.
but it's all over gut. So then I was like, okay, that could be a little better.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to eat quiche right now.
yeah.
And then it got into something like that. And I'm like, okay, you could add some more stuff.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it kind of piqued my interest. I'm like, well, what if it's hot? And then we got like the meat lovers.
It looks good.
And it gets better. And then I
it's like
found
it's like a lasagna pie, if you will, almost in some sense.
yes. So and it's like, and then I Google it, and it's like, oh, it's a heavy Italian tradition. A lot of people, I'm like,
Never
I never
heard of
fucking
it.
heard of it.
Never heard of that.
Maybe it's not part of this like area Italian. So coming up in a month
Yeah.
from today, month and 3 days.
God bless. It is St. Patrick's
God
Day.
bless St. Patrick.
Yeah.
A little fact of the day: St. Patrick was a Jew. All right, too far.
And that brings us to conspiracy corner.
Did you know St. Patrick once tried to stop Adolf Hitler to get all power
That's
of
where
the
he's-
Nazi Party?
That's where he sent all the snakes.
That's where he sent the snakes.
Yeah.
Adolf was a snake.
What is a snake if not a reptile? Are
What
they
is a
reptiles?
reptile without a goblin?
Ah, shit. If you said something, I was going to bring it to that. Yeah, it's all right.
So I should have said goon. So, do you remember a time where we would you would come over? We're kind of listening to newer music. Or we got into our instrumental, like electronic music,
Sure.
because we were kind of like into like indie rock music before this.
Yeah.
And then we started listening to some other music. Ray
Mhm.
started sending over some music, and I would always have like a song playing. And I think like you would always ask
Mm-hmm.
what song it was.
Yeah.
And then back then, I was growing frustrated quick.
Yeah.
So I think it grew a time of maybe some frustration built.
Uh-huh.
And then I think I would like catch you Shazamming the songs.
Yeah, oh, yeah, 100%.
I'm like, you fucking Shazamming that?
Yeah. Because I could tell you were upset that I was asking you what song it was because it was a good song. So then I would start hiding my Shazams from you too. There's probably plenty you didn't notice.
I was just thinking about that. I was like, that's funny.
Yeah.
I guess I was frustrated with it.
And then there was certainly some songs that weren't on Shazam. Yeah, and I just never got them.
Great. I guess I'll just record this one. Let's do it later.
Yeah, that was a lot of like.
That's a lot of stress you put on me.
Dude, it's a lot of stress you put on me. I'm just trying.
I was saying that.
Yeah, you always had good music, so I was like, I want to listen to it. It's almost like a compliment. And the guy's getting frustrated,
Yeah.
so I had to secretly Shazam.
The secret Shazam.
There's nothing more terrifying because like you're like constantly like watching it, trying to make sure it hears it, but that they don't see it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was-
What are you doing?
what is that? Show me your phone right now.
That should be a good skit. Yeah, like someone gets caught Shazamming
You
something.
fucking Shazamming this, dude?
What are you doing? That's my song.
Yeah.
Which leads us to Conspiracy Corner.
Yeah, Shazam, dude. Was it the Mandela Effect? I think it was Kazam,
No, it
the movie. It
it
was.
was Kazam.
Oh, I'm see. That's another conspiracy. Is that they're actually wrong.
Well, Shaq was in one of them. I keep putting Kazan in.
Wait, is the one Shaq not real, or the
That's
one
real.
with Sinbad's not real?
Sinbad's fake.
Well, I feel
Shazam.
like that just switched for me again.
How do you feel about the Mandela Effect?
Honestly, what I truly think it is, it's just like a show of how human memory
Forgets.
is like, not good at all. And like every time we're having a memory, we're kind of rewriting it, so we can be very easily influenced. Like if I show you a something that's close to a memory you have, you're like trying to think. You probably think, as long as what I'm showing is close enough, that's then what you remember. So that's what I really think it is, but it also could actually be real.
Right? It's tough. It's a tough one.
That's where I am on all
Bernstein
things.
Bears thing.
The Berenstain. That's a very interesting one. The Fruit Loops logo is an interesting one. The one that gets me the most is the Fruit of the Loom logo having a cornucopia.
What is it? Just like fruit?
The basket of fruit, like with a basket in the logo, instead of it just being a pile of fruit.
Interesting. What about the Chick-fil-A, right? Chick-fil-A's got one.
Yeah, how it's spelled differently. Yeah.
What it used to be, in people's head, it was no CK. It was
Yeah,
just K.
I remember it just being a K.
Yeah, I think we all do.
Yeah, I mean, I typed it as like a K. I remember typing it as a K.
Yeah, why is it not doing it right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one isn't one, but this one also threw me for a loop. This is just, I guess, me being an idiot. But did you know idyllic is spelled with a Y? This was like, idyllic to me was like ideal and then ick. Like the word ideal, IDEAL, but it's apparently IDYL. I see, like idyllic.
That's the word of the day.
Idyllic.
There
Happy
you
St.
go.
Patrick's Day, everyone.
Bring.
That's not a
Is that a
conspiracy.
rainbow has
That
popped
was,
over?
yeah, I think so. That wasn't a
We'll
conspiracy.
see.
That was just me being an idiot. I'm pretty sure, but
Yeah. You ever involve yourself in any spelling bees growing up?
no, wasn't my strong suit. Apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, another Mandela effect. You went to church when you were young, yeah?
Yeah, when I was younger.
Yeah, like CCD.
It's
ADD. Oh shit.
it was the brain
Fuck.
abscess.
It's alright. I completely forgot what it was.
Yeah, CCD. I went to CCD. I don't know what you did.
Oh, it was like I can't remember it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what they all say.
Yeah, I'm
I don't-
pulling.
I don't remember
yeah,
Father.
I
don't remember
had
Father
I
O'Malley
had
did.
brain surgery
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, I
And-
can't remember what I was even talking about.
Yeah, someone just.
There was
said-
another Mandela effect, but I
Well,
don't remember. it.
PTSD.
Yeah, it was a biblical story, but then like my brain started thinking, I think it was like lion. Some dude laid in a cave with a lion, and then my brain went to the Lion, the Witch, and the wardrobe. And I was like, that's not the Bible, that's Narnia. So then I got confused.
Isn't Narnia? I would like to go.
I think Narnia is a little bit like the Bible. I think it's based off it, the author.
No, but like the movie.
You want to go to Narnia? There's
And-
a fucking
and what-
witch, dude.
There's a wardrobe, endless,
Yeah.
like whatever you want, and I'm pretty sure there's like a centaur.
Well, it was the closet at the AC house. You didn't walk down it.
That closet was nuts.
There's a closet that just went like 6 feet in each direction.
It was about
Behind- like,
2 to 3
yeah.
feet wide,
Yeah, a real small
just
doorway.
enough to make fit your body in, and then
Yeah.
you could shimmy all the way
Uh-huh.
down, real tight.
And you never shimmied. You went through that jacket that was sitting back there. That was fucking Narnia.
I was nervous. I thought I was gonna be locked in there.
I mean, I get it. Those kids did get lost for a long time, but you come back and no time's passed. Isn't that the thing?
That's the best part about it. It's not like a Jumanji thing.
Yeah, you
where
don't really lose anything.
You get stuck in there and come back as a 50-year-old man.
Yeah, that is a nice part about Narnia.
Yeah.
I do want to go. Now you talk about it like that.
It's great. I think it's snowing right off the bat.
You get to meet a goat guy, right?
The
in
goat guy.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I would love to fight like a penguin too in a war, like a penguin with a suit of armor. I'd feel like that'd be fun.
I would like
Is that what happened in Narnia?
not my Narnia. Hashtag not my Narnia. That's the title of the episode.
Hashtag not minority.
Let's see. Do you think short women feel the same as short guys?
You mean
Guys,
like short guy syndrome.
Short guy syndrome, where you're short, you always know for the most part, 9 out of 10 times, you're gonna be the shortest guy in the room.
Yeah, I mean it's a complex that a lot of short guys
Do you
deal
think
with.
the girls feel the same way? I feel like women are kind of like, I'm a munchkin.
Yeah, see, I don't think so because I think it's like almost seen as cute, the shortness in both sexes. But for a guy, he doesn't want to look like a little cute, like puppy.
Well, yeah, he doesn't want to.
Doesn't want that.
Guys don't want to be cute
Yeah, so I think the most
way.
The most accurate comparison would be a short little man syndrome versus like a fat girl, like a really heavy, like obese lady.
Okay, yeah.
Because they probably have the same type of like conflict of not being wanted by the other sex a lot.
Yeah.
But some people are into it.
Yeah, exactly. You got to find your kink. And that's what brings us
to the next part of the show.
Find your kink.
Find your kink.
No, I was going to say that, like, you don't want to be, if you're short, you don't want to be like, oh, he's cute in the way where if, like, you're chubby, you're like, oh, look, he's cute. Because you're like, you think I'm just some kind of round figure.
You know, dude, when I was growing up, a lot of people would hit me with, hey, no offense, big guy. And I was just like, no, I'm offended.
Why would you say that?
You know,
follow it up with big guy.
Don't call a fat teenager big guy, even if he's a tall guy. Just don't call people big guys. They're not gonna like it.
And then, but there is that time right before you realize you're fat that you're taking the big guy as a compliment.
Yeah,
you're like, hell yeah, I'm the big guy.
Yeah,
he thinks I'm the big guy.
And then
you
like,
realize he's like,
you
oh,
realize
I'm
how
just
fat
heavy
you are.
guy.
Yeah,
He's calling me big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna get so many kids with that.
The opposite of that too. If he's like a real tiny person,
watch out, short man.
You go, you go, oh, big guy, relax. You know what I'm saying? It works both ways. I might just start calling everyone big guy now.
Yeah, it's a dangerous path.
Speaking of women, do you ever? This one's a little bit. We're going into kinks. I'm going to go into a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you ever
what's
have?
Your kink, big guys?
Yeah. Did you ever have sex with a woman who had a fever?
No. Was it? Why? Is it hot?
It's great.
Dude,
it's like 10
I mean,
times.
maybe
like a high fever.
Like I could a random like I don't know. It's like
it sounds worse than it is because I'm thinking of like a long-term relationship and she just happens to be sick. But when I say, did you ever have sex with someone with a fever? It's like, what, like a feverish prostitute? No. But like, it's something that you could come across.
I met this girl one night and she was like super sick and somehow I convinced her to have sex.
No, I'm talking more like, you got to be living with the person for it to probably come up like naturally.
Okay, yeah.
But
I don't know,
it's substantially different. It's nice.
No, and I think the tenacity to even try to ask. Listen, you've been stuffed up all day. You fucking got snot rags everywhere. I am still a man.
You know, illnesses nowadays, dude, they're lasting forever.
And the last time I checked, you went from like 102 to like 100 flat.
You're going in the right direction. You're getting better.
I think we could say the Advil's working.
Listen, it's not like I demanded it. Don't get it wrong.
All right.
Yeah.
So
it was a natural occurrence. There was no
soliciting. Was it temp wise hotter?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
Well, that's why it's like I think people are sleeping on it. You got to give it a shot.
I think as a man, I would never be like, "Hey, I got a fever," and I'm out. Maybe I would. Depends on how much of a bitch I'm being that day.
They have to be, again, the fever's on the way down a little bit. They're, you kept them hydrated. They can't be like on the verge of death.
Them the whole day.
Yeah. I got a 4-step plan.
Got another 6-pack.
Yep, here's another Pedialyte. Come on, drink it up.
Come on, we need to be refurbished by night.
Yeah, no, try it out though. Try it out.
Have you ever had sex with someone when they had diarrhea? But it was like a one-night stand, and they verbally told you they had diarrhea before.
How was it?
Messy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good or?
Well, they only demanded anal.
Oh.
All right, that wraps up today's pod.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Any Last regrets?
I guess the last bit we just went through.
Yeah, I think so too. I think
Yeah.
when I took it to anal, I realized let's just wrap up the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, mine was at least, it wasn't with liquid shit, but.
Liquid IV shits. Which you should warn everyone, Liquid IV gives you shits.
Yeah.
I have no clue, but I would guarantee you.
I think, honestly, that's the same, but as a statement I stand by.
That's a statement I stand by too.
Yeah.
My name is Nick.
And I'm Tom. And it's St. Patrick's Day.
Have a beer for us.